Hey guys and gals, welcome to day 2. I hope you have your assignment work from day 1, the Mad Libs project. We're going to look over that now. And if you haven't tried it yet, pause the video, give it a go, and then come back and hit play. Okay, so we're going to look at the assignment from yesterday. I'm going to show you the example of how I decided to build my Mad Libs app. So I'm going to have a story to Mad Lib, and I found one online, the story of Paul Revere. Here I'm just making a function that's going to hold that story, and so these are all going to be the variables that fill in the ad-libbed words for my story. So these will be the things that change depending on which words we pass in, and then I'm going to use strings for the text in the story. The strings will be the parts that don't change. It'll look something like this. Down at the bottom here, I'll just console out the result of calling this function after it's finished. So we saw yesterday how to concatenate strings using the plus symbol operator. And so I sort of cheated and I filled out this online Madlib form with the names for my variables, and I added a plus to each side of the name of the variable as well as quotes. So hopefully when I submitted this, I would get a string of text that's basically the code for me. And when I ran it, I got this result here. So I basically just paste this into my Madlibs function, and my code is almost done here. The big problem we see is that single and double quoted strings in JavaScript, they can't span multiple lines. So if we look at the numbers on the left, we see that the strings are breaking onto different lines. And the only reason I point that out is that because many code editors, they'll soft wrap lines, meaning that one line will span many lines, but in reality it's all written on the same line, and you can tell when that's happening by just looking at the line numbers. So when it's finished, it's all just on one line. But you see when we run it, we get these little undefines everywhere in the story. Undefined, undefined. That's because we only passed in one argument, so we actually need to pass in all the words that we want to inject into the story. And so we'll just come down here, and we don't have to split this into multiple lines here, the function call. I just like to, it looks better. And I'm just going to type in some random words that fit the type of word we're looking for. I'm coming up with these on the fly. They should be the right type of words, but I don't actually know how the story is going to come out. And once it's done, we can run this and we can see the story over here on the right. Paul Revere was born in Boston, Quilts, in 1735. His father taught him to work with metals, and he soon became a wonderful submarine. He was a soldier in the French and Canadian War. And so we see there's a couple things that need to be changed here. There's some periods added in that shouldn't be there, but these are just little things. So this should essentially be how you did your project. And if you wanted to, you could have split this up into multiple functions. If you notice that I have a blue quote with a / going into it, that's just because I wanted to print a quotation inside of a string. And since the string would end if I put a quotation in it, that / tells the string, don't stop here, actually show this character.